everybody, welcome to the Lotus 5 showroom. My name is Pirates Universe, and we are live today with Tales of Xillia 2. We're a little late, I apologize. Moving the chair wasn't very fun. One of these. And that controls. I think I'm player one this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did we do last time?
Paid our bill.
Fat load of nothing.
Bill got paid though.
Worthless. Shouldn't have to have a bill in the first place.
Well, I was trying to do a couple extra jobs so that way when we go to the next area, we can buy more weapons and armor.
Medicare is a human right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. We stopped here to see if there was anything that we can...
Yeah, they were like, oh, side quests. And I was like, hell yes, side quests. And they went like, psych, side quests. No brain. Thanks for the follow. Kathleen.
I just subbed earlier today.
I didn't give you a notification, but
I know, until I come back onto the stream a second, like, usually I sub, and then it takes the next stream for it to give the notification.
well, I mean, usually it says you need to give me the you need to choose to give me the notification.
We were checking out the towns for side quests.
Yeah, how far can we go? I don't think we can go past them. Oh, yeah, we can. That'll be our jewel.
I don't know if we can go to Mirror Peril.
We are.
But we do have to go back to the Sea Haven to continue the main story.
If only fast travel was a thing. Game. Actually got myself a bowl.
It actually would be great if fast travel was a thing, because then...
I don't have anything for you.
We had a fast travel in the last game. I don't know why we don't have it yet.
Well, it took a long time before we got it.
I'm playing your character right now.
Yeah.
And we're not even anything connected.
Alright.
Should have gone a little easier.
Okay. Let's switch our characters around. Oh, man. Kicking. I think I'm going to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
And we checked all the towns for side quests, right?
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
not
Yeah,
bad,
sorry.
then you should go in.
Hours are available. I need hours.
The strongest salesman in the
That
world.
wasn't a healing move. I expected that to be like a big healer move, and it wasn't. That's why I've been avoiding that link art. But it's actually an attack move.
Yeah, I'm not really
Doesn't look like they're here to shake hands.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think you were. And I was with.
Job well done. I prefer medium rare.
Ooh. Good golly, I think I need more of this stuff, huh? Did it try to run?
Yeah.
No. Oh, looks like Alvin's back. I should do that.
Too easy.
Properties.
If these monsters were suddenly harder, it would be very weird.
Why?
Because the majority of this party has already fought these when they were lower level.
True. And like, I'm pretty sure the reason that it was The other area was harder because it was the optional area.
We can do this. Well, not bad.
Well, not bad. Alright, we're gonna go into our alley morgues again.
Okay.
Copper, don't slap.
Trash. I don't want it. It's trash. I want new moves. I can't get new moves, so you know what you're gonna do? Give me stalactite. Nice stuff. Lightning bolt. You down to change that? Or you like what it gives you? Which is mostly just upgrades.
Oh, I guess if there's something new, I'd take something new. I've been looking for something for the guns or the hammer, but I haven't been able to find anything.
That gives you Hungry Hunter, which is new. What for? Okay, we'll get some shit. That's for the... It doesn't say what it sounds like it's guns. That gives you 2, okay, cool. Ooh, more glory, okay.
Sunbeam gives them a lot more. No, not Sunbeam. What was the one at the very bottom?
Glacier? Because it gives them 2 elements.
Yeah.
Frostbreak is okay. We'll start with this because I don't want to take that off of Elite. Oh, actually. Yeah, I don't want to take it off Elite just yet.
Okay.
Give Elite stuff. Did I miss anybody? Rolling in the way. That's new. You keep that. Have fun with that. Sure. Not that you guys get any stuff. I don't know if they get stuff actually.
They do once you come back to town and meet up with them. And you go into your menu, everything will pop up. Because that's what happened last time.
I guess I didn't get this stuff. So. Excuse me.
Well, what did you just do?
Put out.
Oh. Yeah, you've never switched the who is walking around in this one? They're just hiding out in trees.
It's like, I am a tree. Stop. What's the matter?
Over already?
One needed swords and one needed hammer.
I'll keep getting better.
Good for you, Ellis. Okay.
Call the weak beginner.
Call the weekend. Eliminates them. Destroy them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it said call.
No. Incorrect.
Let's keep it up.
You were doing the same move as me.
Also have the ability to break, right?
Your hammer sure packs a punch.
Do
Alvin,
you?
you better step it up too.
I'll do what I can.
I think I'll let us go.
You got instru-
We were able to go and get a boat at the Eladi Sea Haven, I think?
Yeah.
No, at Marksburg to Eladi, which gets us back to the first, cluster of areas from the first game.
Okay. So now that we're in Region Max here,
I think essentially they only block, buying tickets, basically. So you can't buy passage
All too easy.
to anywhere without having the permission, but we can walk places. So if it's not blocked off by...
what if we use
Can I
wyverns
ask you
here?
a favor? Could you tell me more about
Like,
the life
did
here
they
in
add
Elise?
in
Elise is
the
really
trains
interested in you.
here?
Of course, she's
Is
not
she talking
asking you
directly
do
to
it
us?
for free. You don't need to do it right away, but maybe one day
I
soon
think that's a
I'm
hint that she's
really
got a side
looking forward
quest.
to it.
Because our affinity with her goes
Use
up.
that in good health.
Oh.
The
Ah.
affinity went up.
So if you increase the affinity, that might be a good way to... Oh.
Yeah, they said you need to increase the affinity, and then when you get to
Oh, Gallimore. Sure,
Um,
see phone, okay.
you increase the affinity, and then after you increase the affinity,
She said.
in town, they'll switch it to, in town they get the side quests.
Is it certain times? I guess it is.
Well, I guess it's in the towns where
Should have gone a
where
little
they
easier.
are, but like, I don't know if it's certain towns or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It might require us to be in at certain times. 2 certain times at the very least. Leave me alone! Actually, they're giving us a really good amount of XP.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna find Brandy this way.
Who?
Brandy.
Who?
Brandy that we're trying to find.
Oh, no, it's the cats.
Doesn't look
That's
like
why
they're here to shake hands.
I sent them to a different town, but I think I should have checked where it was in the first.
They didn't tell us.
That's where you're wrong. That was a new ability for you. Hungry Hunter? Please be...
Yeah.
Pick it up. Buddy. I am gonna fight you, Alvin.
You just gotta change how you're looking at it.
It kept flickering. I'm like, yes, pick it up. And then it was like, oh, no.
That's what I was having an issue with when I got too close to one of them. Like, I was in front of it, and then I ended up literally on top of it.
Yeah, it's a camera angle that counts apparently, because that's how you pick up the items. Yeah, we started this session off with like 4 TP each. 0. Sledgehammer.
Yeah, but I accidentally
I'm
showed
getting
stats.
stronger.
I do not need a double upgrade to Terra Rupture. Just be careful of the stuff on the table.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, it hasn't fallen, so you have nothing to be sorry for. Power Hammer is an ability? Okay. Sweet. There's new stuff on that. You get no more new abilities off that. You want to see the ability here? No new ability. Who got it? Was it
Good for
Jude?
Jude.
Jude? If you put on a stalactite, you'd get more glory as well. If I took stalactite off, which I don't want anymore, so what's this? Nothing new? Just need more. See, I think we're just gonna need to get more of like random stuff for a bit in order to like make our way towards something else. You don't get anything, big guy. You get Undertow because you're not in combat right now, big boy.
We talked about giving Glacier to Jude. Gets more in glory from there too.
Yup. Yes, stalactite now? Do I want to give that to her? Give it to you? Not really. Guess we're good.
Yeah, I don't mind gaining other kinds of skills other than just combat skills.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Trevor Vike. Trevor Vike. We'll say Trevor Vike. On the Tic Tackles. Sweet. Too bad I...
Pickle taco.
Zaggy! Oh no.
Another one of that. Watch it go.
That's not what I thought it was.
Oh, you could do Sea Haven.
I'm not sure I want to if we're doing that quest though. This one? Nope.
No.
Nope. Triglyph. It has to be Triglyph. Okay.
I kept sending them to Triglav, but I couldn't get it.
Well, last time you were at Duval, I think? No, I think you were at Charlotte. Like, it wasn't there, so.
You didn't give them any kitty.
No, too bad. It'll take a little longer. Everyone our way? A child?
Hey!
What's up, kiddo? Let's turn the mic off for a second.
Doing up.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I think that's called a parenting intermission. Good lord, Ada.
Sorry. Ow, that
Oh!
was a bad idea. Whoa. Okay. Ow, fine.
You've never done this before, and that's twice in less than 5 minutes. Incredible.
It's because I'm hitting R1 faster than L1.
How many legs? she had?
I can fly.
Bowser?
Looks like they found a house out of me.
What happened?
Double kill.
Strongest salesman in the world.
Salesman. And strength. Not what I usually attribute together, you
Right?
I got your back.
know? Terror rupture. Weak to earth.
Sorry about that.
You got reconnaissance. It is a skill. Reconnaissance is solid guard for me. Okay. Okay, you got this last time too.
Oh my god, I'm frozen.
Because I was also thinking about doing that one. Could you pour me some, please? Wait, doesn't the weaknesses already show when we switch targets?
These weaknesses will be displayed while you press the switch target button. I don't think they would do the same thing.
Okay,
Is
so
there
I
any to
think
do like a different effect?
I'll do that and
No free advertising on my stream.
that, and then next time I will get this.
That's fine.
I don't have enough. There we go. I wanted to do that, but
Bam, 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 bam. You want to bet something?
here. What? What do you want me to bet?
Someone followed me. I'm wondering if they're sending me. Oh, look at that! DMs on Twitch.
Huh.
Every time it just stops with the every time someone does this, the English gets worse.
Right?
You're gonna have to try and sit up every now and then, Ada.
Well, it's just you poured it and then you set it.
You can't reach any of the table like sitting the way you are. It's so unfortunate. I don't think it would have changed much.
This will let me stream for longer.
I'm not saying the chair's a problem. I'm saying no matter where I put it on the table, you're not reaching it. The closer I put it to the corner, the more likely a stray dog knocks it out. And I don't need another mess
Why did I put it there?
on my tablet.
Because yeah, it's only been a year, so to build up the exact same system as what Olympus has for traveling does not make sense for Riza Maxia.
But it's not the whole system, it's just boats apparently count.
Yeah, boats count. But if we had a wyvern,
Hello, my friend.
we could bypass it.
But we don't be part of that one thing, so the tribe that do that. Oh, iron steels! I hate that we have to triple deck you out, man.
Triple deck me out?
We have to buy 3 times the amount of weapons for loot gear.
Oh, yeah.
Which is cool, but also what a downside. Striker for Judas. Lazy iron for myself. A mice. Good stuff, we're out of cash, that's fine. Let's guess what I can do now. Shell. Not that. See how little we get back from selling?
Yep.
It's painful.
Where are my... Oh, because they're my first ones, I can't... No, but the swords weren't my first ones. We should have been able to sell those. Oh, no, I never set...
You have the swords that belong to her dad, the swords that you were given right off the bat, and the swords we just bought.
Okay, so only one of them can be sold.
The ones we just bought.
Yeah, the ones that we just bought, so there's no that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Before you, yeah. No, by that. Why are you making those sounds, Ada?
Because it feels good.
Lying down?
I have an ice pack.
Huh? Oh, that's why you got it, okay.
Because I remember that this morning I discovered that heat doesn't help in this situation.
Heat doesn't help?
Yeah. It just makes me feel worse.
Oh, you said he doesn't know, like he who?
No, heat. I would never cheat on you.
Interesting that you bring that up when no one was talking about it.
You said he who?
Yeah.
What other logical step would I go with that?
I don't know. That's a weird one, I think. I feel like the easiest thing that I was thinking is you said he doesn't help, and the only other he that showed up was the baby.
My brain didn't go there whatsoever.
Clearly, that's why I'm wondering things.
Well, my brain doesn't go there because I go where the pain is.
Creep? Yeah, creepy and weak.
He sometimes affects it externally, but... No, it's because I knew that the pain's internal, so I was going, yeah, no. Is it bad? I made it worse?
No, we're not talking about what you said. We're talking about why you thought I jumped the shooting.
Yeah, but yeah, my brain went there instead of baby because of how I was thinking about the pain.
Too easy.
So to me, the next logical step wasn't child, it was different he. Also, I've been listening to a lot of Reddit videos.
I mean, yeah. It just made more sense to me that you were talking about someone that you had interacted with in the last, like, hour. If you were saying he. Right? So I thought you'd be thinking along those lines of, you know, if I said he, you would think about someone in the last hour, not
Now I have the strength to protect.
someone that I would not have an idea that they existed.
My brain will never ever go to within the last hour. Because I don't...
What the heck is demon whip and why do I want it so bad?
Because more often than not, I don't remember the last hour.
No, it's not about remembering it, it's about if you're talking about something that happened. Like, because the way that you have continued conversations implies that you were continuing a conversation. So if you're continuing a conversation using he,
Oh,
you know, or a non-specific
I
pronoun,
was talking to your mom about the heat and the cold.
we're not talking about that because in this scenario I thought you said he, and then you reacted by saying he equals cheating.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with heat or cold. It has something to do with, in my mind, if I thought that you were talking about a he, it would be something about something that happened recently, or that you were talking about with somebody. You know.
Yeah.
So it's not about, like, it wouldn't have made sense to me that it'd be another man that you had slept with because
Because I don't go in
you've been in the house all day, as well as just.
Guess who just got stronger?
even if it wasn't in the last hour, because it's not a thing about, like, you have this tendency to continue conversations.
From like hours ago?
No, just from, like, as if, like, they were interrupted somehow. So it doesn't really matter about the time. But, like, if it's the conversation you had, like, what you'll do is we'll have, and I'm sure other people do this, I'm pretty sure I do that too. We'll have a conversation one-on-one, and then someone or something will interrupt said conversation, such as a conversation that is now a three-person conversation, and then as soon as that third person gets out of the equation, you'll jump back to the one-on-one conversation.
Oh, so I actually saw this on with TikTok of somebody else being like, person who has ADHD really enjoying the conversation, having a one-on-one, and then somebody else joins the conversation.
Yeah, and then you're just waiting
holding
for,
my thought and waiting to be able to interject before realizing that I'm not going to be able to finish my conversation.
Yeah, I saw that too. I think you sent it to me. But yeah, that's exactly the thing.
So,
is like you're holding the thought, but that means that conversation happened. So the closest thing that I could have logicked was you said he, the only other he that we had a conversation about, unless you're talking about me, was the child who showed up in which we were dealing with less than like 10 minutes ago.
So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm like, I don't know why you would have jumped to.
In my brain, I'm talking about the pain that I've been experiencing and how it's been affecting me and heat and cold. But then you jump to he, and my brain's going, not even considering other options that are not related to where the location where the pain is. And so my brain went, why is he saying he? Is he concerned about something?
Wait, you thought, what was you said you were thinking about things that were located to the location of the pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my brain was going, we're talking about the pain and what helps and what doesn't. But then he said he, like you said he, and my brain went, well, in terms of the location of where the pain is, there is only one other possibility where this could go.
Nothing. There's so many different possibilities.
Yeah, I know, but my brain went that
we got
way.
the glacier over here. He's learning. Oh, he hasn't learned what he wants. Fine. You need a switch, madam.
So I apologize for that.
I'm not sure you need to apologize for it.
It's just our different brains doing different things. At least we communicated about it and solved the problem.
There was no problem.
Well, it felt like there was a problem.
Okay, well, there was no problem. Not the real one, anyway.
Yeah. It felt like you were really upset. I was like,
No, I'm just like, how odd that you would jump to cheating.
And then also there's I've been watching a lot of Reddit videos. And the ones that are enjoyable are...
Learned an art! Wait, who was it? Jude. Upgraded. I don't know what upgrading arts does in this game, actually.
Probably makes them more powerful.
But how? Like, increases just the base
You wanna play rough, huh?
Man, I want to play Sonic Adventure so bad at the same time. I don't want to replace the channel. Because, like, we've been complaining me and Cole that, like, they have messed up Sonic games by taking out that one aspect of them. I'm thinking of this because it's on the PS3
Nice fight.
that I have it.
Ah.
But, like, goodness. There are some quality of life upgrades in between Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 regarding the Chow Garden, and it is night and day when you go back and you try to actually do Chow Garden stuff. Because, like, you know how the Chow Garden works?
No, because the first time I ever came across the Chow was in Sonic Team Racing.
Strongest salesman in the world.
I only played the old Sonic games.
And, like, they put in, like, pseudo Chow Gardens in certain other games. I feel like you'd enjoy the Chow Garden by simple, like, the simple aspect of it being some form of, like...
Farming?
It's not really farming, because you can plant stuff, you can do that kind of stuff. Actually, you have to give your stuff to
Is it more like Animal Care?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But, like, really children, but... I feel like...
Might enjoy that less.
I feel like calling them animals is doing them a disservice. They seem to have a form of sentience that is above many animals, and I don't know if it's my emotional attachment to what they are because of how long I've been dealing with them.
Monster care?
It's like, what if Pokemon didn't... What if the main focus of Pokemon was just having them have a life? You know, like... It's a really robust system that they added in Sonic Adventure, and exclusively the 2 Sonic Adventure games. Thank you for the like of the live.
Sorry about that.
Jehon Tavares.
If I may, I mentioned to our friends while I was playing Scarlet that all I wanted was a game where I got to run around with my Pokemon. Pokemon could choose me. They could live their lives how they wanted, and I could see their personalities and like watch them grow. Like, yes, they'll do battles and whatnot, but then they could also choose to refuse to battle for me.
Refuse to battle?
Yeah. I just don't feel like it. I don't want to battle today.
I mean, it's not that expensive, because... Okay, so what the Chow Garden is it's a side effect, a side thing that they put in the Sonic Adventure games, exclusively Sonic Adventure games. So there's only 2 Sonic... Sorry, I take that back. Exclusively the Sonic Adventure game plus the Sonic Advance games. So, because they were linked, kind of. What they are is when you do finally unlock them, in the original game you have to find them. They're really, like, after you beat the first level for any character, you can find them really easy. You can find them, and so there's three gardens in each game. But the way that they are in Sonic Adventure is they really put emphasis on Sonic Adventure. I'm trying to focus on explain the mechanics before you start explaining what the problems are. So, in the original Sonic Adventure, you can find, the first one is usually you go in an elevator in a hotel, you find this hotel, like, room with, like, think of it as like a lounge room. There's like a pool, a very shallow pool, there's
I think I saw you
palm
playing
tree.
that one
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So that place, when you walk in, you'll find 1 or 2 eggs, I can't remember. And the way that it works is once you hatch that egg, you get a creature that time only advances when you're in that room or in the garden. So for all gardens, it advances when you're in the garden. And you can kind of raise them up from their baby state, which they literally have like jiggly baby fat when they're born, to like, they're really emphasis on their children. And then you can find when you fight the enemies in Sonic games, the flavor has been as of the beginning that the real reason that Robotnik is a bad guy is because he takes the animals of Sonic's planet, puts them as robots, and powers his robots that way.
What?
Yeah, so when you beat an enemy in a Sonic game, you're freeing the animal inside.
What? That's fucking dark. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so, and then they kicked that flavor up a bit when you're playing Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. In Sonic Adventure 1, when you destroy them, there's a bubble that contains the animal inside, and then you pick that up to 10 at a time. And when you go to the Chow Garden, they all kind of drop off out of your inventory, but you can give them to Chow. And Chow are special creatures that once they interact with an animal, they take some of its traits, they learn some of its traits, as well as change their appearance. So you give them a deer, they can have ears, antlers, hooves, the whole shebang. You give them a bird, they get flying capabilities, wings, the whole shebang, right? And in... Don't talk to me, Nova. I'm busy ranting. When you pick up a Chow and when you raise a Chow, you get to see their stats, which are split 6 ways. Usually it's run. I can't put down the controller because the trigger is too sensitive. Run/speed, power, swim, fly, stamina, and I think it's only 5 actually. Does that make sense to me? Anyway, so and then you can get them to participate in racing and stuff, or you can just grow, and then eventually they can live up to 5 years old, 5 in-game years, and then at which point, depending on how you raise them, they either die or reincarnate.
Okay.
Yeah. If you raise them well, if you treat them well, when they're happy. Alexa! Stop! Bizarre. When you end up... If you treat them very well, if they're happy when they die, they reincarnate, so they start off back to 0, to age 0, as a baby. They turn back into their eggs and you can restart the cycle again. But they usually, depending on how high their levels were before they reincarnated, they have access to, they get boosts to certain stats, so they get more points when you give them animals of the same type from before. In the second game, instead of animals, it was Chaos Drives, which is just kind of like it's because it's not Eggman's robots for the most part.
Yeah.
It's the military robots. And then, yeah, so it's just a lot of time put into that for a lot of players because the way that they worked it is you kind of take time in between stages to go in and raise them a little bit. But the way they did it in Sonic Adventure meant you spent a lot less time because you had to physically go from the exit of the stage you just did, which can take anywhere up to like 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and then you get to the entrance of the Chow Garden, which they fixed in Sonic Adventure 2, because inside of a stage, there's no more adventure map in Sonic Adventure 2. Inside of Sonic Adventure 2, instead, each action stage has a, there's really no side quests.
Yeah, there's no side quests, and there's nothing for the main character side, so just going back to the shit. Going back to where we need to go the Sea Haven.
I guess. So,
Sorry.
so instead, in order to access the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2, each action stage has 3 Chow boxes. And the first one you find and break open will have a key to the Chow Garden in it, which will automatically transport you there at the end of the stage. So you can do a stage, immediately get transported there, and then just kind of rinse and repeat in Sonic Adventure 2, as well as they added the added aspect of there's a stage select mode, which technically exists in Sonic Adventure 1, but when you do stage select mode, because there's no way to immediately transport you from the action stage to the Chow Garden in the first game, you lose all the animals you picked up during that stage. So you need to be in adventure mode to manually walk by. As for if you're in stage select, you get immediately transported to the Chow Garden anyway, with whatever character. There's also the added benefit of, like, in Sonic Adventure 2, the characters have, whoa, sorry. The characters have, I thought my likes were at 91 earlier.
Oh, wow.
You have the added benefit in Sonic Adventure 2 is because they split the character cast 2 ways, which is Team Sonic, Team Dark.
Okay.
Team Dark. Yeah. Team Dark is Shadow, Eggman, and Rouge.
Oh, okay.
Which effectively reduced the amount of gameplay types from 6 to 3.
Should have gone a little easier.
Because each character is just a reflection of another. It, however, allowed them to add an alignment system to the Chow, which you didn't have in the original, which meant that your Chow could grow up to be Hero or Dark Chow.
Ooh.
So instead of just looking like one of the 6 choices, or yeah, one of the... Because Chow eventually, when they reach, I think it's 1 or 2 years of age, they do this thing where they evolve. They go into like a little cocoon.
Yeah.
You sit there for like 30 seconds and it pops out. And it drastically changes its appearance.
Okay.
What I like that they did in Sonic Adventure 1 that I don't think they really did in Sonic Adventure 2 as much is when you give them enough of one stat, you get a preview of what they'll look like before they evolve. So like when, for example, you have a swim-type Chow. I don't know the traits of the swim-type. Never mind. When you have a run-type Chow, they will start looking like they have like whiskers, or they're usually very round or teardrop shaped.
Okay.
When they get to be run type, their hair starts looking like quills and stuff, in some form of approximation of what Sonic looks like. Kind of. Most of the Chow actually turn into what is essentially a character reference from some of the Sega games.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should probably sit down and play more of them.
So fun.
Because, like, I played the originals, and then when my youngest brother got into Sonic, he started getting, like, I went out and bought the originals, and then, my mom went out and bought, like, the werewolf one.
That was a good game.
It is.
The Werehog stages kind of suck.
Yeah.
I don't know why they made a Devil May Cry game out of a Sonic franchise.
Right? So they got that one, and then, Generations,
Generations was fantastic.
oh, I love Generations. They're making a new one.
Yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'm probably gonna end up getting it. I'm just very on the fence about Sonic games recently because they have mediocre to good games sometimes, and then every time it's not mediocre or good, it's just absolutely stinky.
Yeah.
Like a really stinky game.
Yeah.
I didn't finish Frontiers, not because it's bad or anything. I just got bored with it, and other games came out that I was more interested in. Like, it was kind of a placeholder for certain games. I feel so sad when I start my love for the Sonic franchise started with the adventure games.
For me, it started with Sonic 2.
I mean, that's way before, and the games no longer play like that. So I'm like, I feel like you could be in a similar situation, but I just don't understand why Sega decided, hey, here's this really robust system that we had in the games.
Yeah.
You don't get it anymore. Now all the Sonic games are more or less like recycled stages.
So like I played the Sonic games at my grandparents' house on the Sega Genesis. So those are the games that I played, and I used to work really hard, and every time I went over to my grandparents, I would work at it. The only system that I ever refused to touch again was the Atari, and that's just because it shocked me.
Oh, okay.
No, like I got a really bad shock from it that everybody was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine. Can I just turn on the game?" No.
Time for me to go heart attack. Kira Queen.
Because my grandparents had my uncle's consoles, and there was a lot of them. So I started playing. So I was playing that, and then my friends happened to have it on the Dreamcast. And I remember us discussing it and being like, it was Sonic and Tails, and like in between you'd get like this cool, like if you were playing multiplayer, do the 3D road, yeah.
Well, that would be the bonus stage, wouldn't it?
The what?
The bonus stages.
Yeah, it's the bonus stages, but I didn't know that they were bonus stages. They were all that I could remember of it besides the technical places. But then, like, we got Sonic Mania recently, and I'm like, I get so annoyed trying to play it. I'm like, it feels like the old games, but at the same time, it doesn't.
Sonic Mania is a fantastic show of, like...
It really is.
How fans could treat a series.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
So,
I'm
like...
trying to give you something else here, hold up.
I started getting
Negative gate!
I started getting frustrated with it because I'm not progressing like I used to, but I had more patience when I was younger.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the Sonic games. I wish I played more of them growing up, but like I only had a certain amount of access to it. It's the same with the Final Fantasy games and everything. Like I bought my first Borderlands game, which was Borderlands 2. And I was so mad when I lost the save.
Not gonna happen with us.
No. Well, we keep getting the game. We keep opening the game and then never continuing it.
You didn't want to play last time I wanted to play.
Yeah, that's true, but
It's kind of funny, because usually it's the other way around.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but I'm like, I want to play something other than Borderlands.
I had a hankering for it, and then I was like, oh, let's play Wonderlands, and that was not I mean, it killed my hankering.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to play Borderlands 2 again. I didn't want to start Borderlands 3 again.
Yeah.
I like Borderlands 2 more than 3. Definitely.
I've done a little bit of prequel, sequel, but not much.
Pre-sequel. That's not bad. I like the pre-sequel a lot. I don't know if I like it more than 3. I feel like it does the thing that has characters react to things like with their own voices and their own reactions.
That is true. The thing for me that frustrates me whenever I play these games is Claptrap.
I'm sorry.
And I just want to kill him, and I can't.
Well, you don't have to worry about Claptrap in Borderlands pre-sequel. He's a playable character.
Yeah.
That I was playing in a playthrough with Donald.
Yeah. He's playing the very character that drives me nuts.
Well, it's because I already had I already started a playthrough where I was playing as all the other characters. I was like, I'd never played Claptrap. And Claptrap kind of stinks. He's kind of not funny if you're playing by yourself.
Yeah. But he's fun if you're playing with other people.
Yeah, his entire concept is just chaos. So, like, when you use his action skill, you're like, okay. Time to just mess everybody's, like, day up.
Yeah. So, hey, I have a question for you.
Yep.
You want to talk about Hades 2?
I have been tweeting every time I play the game. Oh, man.
Is that why you keep stopping and picking up your phone?
Yes.
I thought you were looking stuff up.
No. I'm like, oh, man. Everything I said to you, I tweeted, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, and I have to start all the tweets with, like, Hades 2, spoilers, and hashtags, so nobody, like, just stumbles across it. Because I'm like, I'd be so mad if I was mad. I'd scroll through TikTok, and it'd be like, whoa, Hades 2 looks so, like, this is so cool, look at the designs of Hades. I'm like, I don't want to see the designs of the characters, telling me who's in the game. Let me figure it out myself.
I can understand that kind of frustration. Although I ended up looking at stuff for, like, even before they released, like, the test play, I found some articles about it that the developers were talking about, and it was really just about its launch date.
They finished the playtest 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But I remember sending you the articles, and you're like,
I'm not reading this because I don't want to know anything about Hades 2 before I get the game.
I don't want to know anything. I'm like, it's just about the playtest.
I don't want to know. Some people got into the playtest and they were posting stuff on TikTok.
It was before the playtest.
You sent it to me 2 weeks ago. I still have it on Messenger.
Yes. Well, yeah, I sent you one after the playtest happened.
The thing you just quoted, the 9 things, it is an article that is, I don't even have it open yet. It's an article that said 9 things you need to know before you play Hades 2.
Yeah, I read through it. There's no spoilers.
You sent it to me Monday.
Yes, but there was other articles that I sent to you beforehand that was about the release date.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. And this is exactly, actually maybe not Monday because Monday had the game. No, it says Tuesday was the next thing you sent, so I'm pretty sure it was Monday. And that's when I said to you, I don't want to know anything about Hades 2 anyway. That's when you sent me the articles when I said I don't want to know about Hades 2.
Okay, well, because I did send you an article that was talking about... Oh no, we talked about it out loud. That's what we did. I looked it up and I talked about it with you.
And I'm like, I don't know anything about it because I keep scrolling through TikTok because the playtest ended like last week or the week before. I was like, I don't want to know because some people got into the playtest. I really badly wanted to get into the playtest.
Yeah.
But you know what? I understand. I am a tiny streamer, and I am maybe the biggest Supergiant fan out there. But they get to choose who does their play. I'm not salty. I'm a little salty, but you know what?
Look, he not only owns all their games, but he owns Hades.
I bought Hades 5 times.
And I bought it at least once. So we have several, and I mean several copies.
I have my friend here twice, and I didn't just pick him up twice. He's here twice.
You bought one, the other one was a gift.
Y'all don't know who this is? You don't deserve to be in the Hades playtest. I'm joking, we don't gatekeep. Why are we here?
Because,
There, me in.
yeah.
But yeah, so I really wanted to get into it, and I was slightly frustrated that some people not only got into the playtest, but started just posting design spoilers and things like that. And it might not be design spoilers because maybe Supergiant showed the designs, but I didn't want to see them non-diegetically. I didn't want, not diegetically, I didn't want to see them without actually playing the game. Because, like, they're just so good. Goodness gracious, they're so good.
What do you want?
So music, how is it?
The music? Darren Korb is the composer. What do you mean, how is it?
Where does it hurt? I'm a doctor.
It exists in-game. What do you mean, how is it?
We've confirmed your arrival at Eladi's.
God, I love the music.
Recover the data from the pursuit agent and return to company HQ.
Sorry about that. Here's the data.
I can't see you.
But these
So
poor
weird.
people.
This
Recovering the
thing.
data is your top priority.
So
Bring
for
it to
my
HQ
birthday.
immediately.
My lovely husband
What's
bought me
so
the entire
special about
Pikmin
it?
series.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
that is
copy
true.
of all the
Yeah.
fractured dimension data that the former director Krezzy
I'm in love.
collected and
I
analyzed.
love the game so much.
Huh?
The first game kind of frustrates me because I have to figure everything out for myself.
She
which is
played them in
fine.
reverse order.
Fractured dimension? So you had to run
It's
it.
because I only had
Yes.
the demos for
We
the
had him
3 and
outnumbered
4.
10 to 1, and yet he's still...
But at least we got the data off him.
No free advertising on the stream.
Well, it's not like I
Get it
picked it
back
up
to
high
HQ.
enough to be able to
It'll
view.
really help us improve our ability to detect way markers.
You all go on ahead.
Waymarkers, is that like a wayfinder?
I'll take care of these people.
Need a
I love
hand,
how
princess?
Tico still need a hand
I
princess.
prefer the company of Rowan, thank you.
This old geezer would be honored.
She's still mad at Alvin.
Mistress.
Yup.
Good thing I have thick skin.
Wait, why is she mad at him this time?
Probably the same reason. Chapter 6. Spurious Corporation.
Oh, but he does tease her a lot.
Beat up his former coworkers, huh?
I want to believe he had a good reason, but... Ooh.
That's not how you pronounce yeesh.
Yeah.
That means we have to go all the way back to Duval?
Do we?
Yeah.
No, Trigraph. Not too long.
Either way, I gotta take a boat.
You gotta take a boat, and then you gotta take some train.
I can't believe. So yeah. That's why I'm upset with Sonic games these days. No Chow Garden. No love.
No love.
Just tragedy.
Just tragedy.
And like, imagine you can have 24 Chow, right?
Yeah.
Because 8 Chow maximum per garden.
I just thought of something in the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, in
Go
this
ahead.
game. We have kitty dispatch, right?
Something like that.
The kitties can go to the Sea Haven.
Uh-huh.
That means that they have to get on a boat.
Yeah.
We could have up to 100 cats. That boat would be overrun with cats, and people would be like, why the fuck are these cats on board?
There'd be no rats.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
It's in the tech area.
Yeah, it's 24 Chow, 8 per garden. If you have too many Chow in one garden and you like bring an egg in, one of them leaves.
Oh. That's a little sad.
Just like I actually lost a Chow that way because I didn't realize how many I had, and then I brought an egg in because you can go shopping for eggs.
Yeah.
And you come back, and I'm like, okay, and then like it was one of my higher level Chows, so I'm like, oh, I gotta find that Chow again, right?
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out because I'm like, where'd my Chow go? Where's one of my favorite ones? It's gone, it's disappeared. And I had lent my game to my friend like for a bit before.
Yeah.
And he somehow got it into his head that even if he had no access to my memory card, even if I had lent him the game but he wasn't playing with any of my stuff other than the disc, he had done something that made that Chow disappear. And like, I need you to understand how emotionally attached I was to these Chow. That thing had my name.
Oh.
So like, months later, I'm going through the steps to unlock the rest of the game's Chow Gardens, because in Sonic Adventure 2, it's not like in Sonic Adventure 1 where you get it by progressing the story.
Yeah.
You need to have unlock a Chow that is either, well, to get the Hero Garden, you need a Hero Chow, and to get a Dark Garden, you need a Dark Chow. When I finally got the Dark Garden, I found my Chow just chilling there. It's just like, hey, yo, what's up? And I walked in, he's like, yeah, and then it runs up to you to get pets.
Look at this place.
Because that's just how they show you that they like your character.
It's so big and pretty.
In Sonic Adventure 2, you can send them to Chow. You can send them to Chow Kindergarten, where they'll learn things like how to draw and sing.
I really want to do R1, but let's do L1. Yeah, I thought so.
I believe only Mr. Kresnik was invited.
That's wild. Yeah.
I'm Luger's friend and advisor.
Nice.
And I'm the acting guardian of these miners.
Where do you?
I'm acting guardian number 2.
You are not.
And I'm acting guardian of this kitty.
Nice try. The kitty's not invited.
One moment, please.
I'm his friend and advisor. I'm guardian of the miner.
Acting guardian number 2, huh?
Look who's talking.
All of you may enter. Mr. Bakura is most impressed by the loyalty you engender in others, Mr. Kresnik.
Sure, that's what it is. It's not like this group isn't already loyal to one
Great
another,
work out there.
and you just
Today
happen to
was
make
another
friends with
tough
one of
huh?
them. So therefore, they immediately
There's
accept
nothing
you.
I love more than a hard worker. So here, I got this for you.
Well, our actions regarding them as well are more or less important because our answers could affect their appreciation of us. Well, send them back.
I hope you find some.
Come back with alcohol.
Kitty!
Patches.
See if there's any other cats around.
I'm doing that.
I know it kind of ends up being like one, maybe two in an area, but like
I think they're scared of your dog.
my dog's just a big snuffer.
He's also big, as you've said.
He's a big scared cat.
He breathes loudly. Cats don't like that.
Oh, are you saying you're a cat?
No. Goodness, no. Don't lick.
Oh yeah, I said this to him once when we were alone. But I was like, you know what? You're like a cat. Because he loves knocking
Cancelled.
over things for no reason.
Cancelled.
They have to be sideways or knocked over.
Chaos.
Why, Luger, I've been waiting for you.
And believe it or not, cats are chaos incarnate.
Nope.
Thanks. Any leads on your brother's whereabouts?
Nope. Any leads on your eyebrows?
Well, as it turns out, I have news for you of both varieties. Good and bad. Which one first?
I'm
Nice.
glad he specified which one's first.
Bad. Get it over with.
No one appreciated it.
Mr. Kresnik's going on the police's most wanted list.
Your life's about to get a lot
That is a pretty bad one.
Throw Luger in jail?
Oh, we're the one going on
Good
top.
news?
Yeah, because we were there.
I would like to recruit
Damn
you as
it.
an agent in our company. Don't act so surprised.
What have you
It makes
done?
perfect sense.
Put it
I've
in
been
the wrong
keeping my
spot.
eye on you this whole time. You never back down from difficult situations. More importantly, you have the strength to face them.
I'd wager you've been doing more than just keeping an eye on him. You've been testing Luger.
You can't get the true measure of a man by
Wait, you
observing
guys
from a distance.
denied me last time.
What do you say? Become one of my agents, and I'll keep the police off your back, even if I have to get.
You know, your brother was
doesn't
doing
even
it,
have
so
a
it's
choice.
very
This
possible
is
that he
blackmail.
knew you were gonna.
So is the medical bill for the record, Jude?
Is considerable. You'll be killing two birds with one stone. You can avoid arrest and pay off that massive loan almost overnight, provided you show me results, of course.
I don't believe that. You're not gonna pay me $9 million for
No
one
fractured
mission.
dimensions.
Fractured dimensions?
Surely you've noticed them.
Worlds like ours, but not.
Places with evil Romans.
Think of this flower as our prime dimension, a world where history flows in a way that's familiar to us. But it's not the only blossom. There are offshoots.
When one of these appears, it disperses soul energy from the prime dimension. Our dimension, in other words.
Wait,
Oh,
it
this is what's happening
disperses?
with Maxwell's
That can't be good.
regeneration thing.
And what happens if we don't do anything about it?
Ultimately, souls will vanish
Copper.
from the prime dimension. Of course, this means humans will die out as well.
Whoa, time out.
This all sounds pretty far-fetched.
That flower's dead now. You
Olympus
killed it.
going dry.
It was already
The failure
done.
of spyrite technology. What if I were to tell you those effects were caused by the loss of soul energy from the prime dimension?
Let's see. You're
can't be
pulling
true.
it by a bit. You're pulling and stretching the truth.
Spirius has been working to
Stretching
save our
belief.
world by eliminating its counterparts in the fractured dimensions.
How could you possibly eliminate an entire world?
Well, we couldn't before.
That is a question for our friend Luger here. His chromatis transformation has the power we need to infiltrate and destroy these parasitic realities.
Power to destroy a world.
Chromatis.
No fair! I have no idea what everybody's talking about!
This is why you weren't invited.
For the sake of
It
this
is-
world, the
The
true
whole thing with Maxwell is that
must
there's a
help us.
reincarnation process, right?
Of which Maxwell's in charge of.
Yeah. This is what Julius has been up to.
He was the best of the best.
But what I'm
Julius
thinking of
eliminated more
is,
than 100 fractured dimensions.
see, reincarnation.
We believe
Doesn't
it's very
always
likely that
necessarily
former
mean you
director
end up in the
Kresnik
same
has
world.
fled into one such dimension.
You could end up
Fine,
in
you'll
a
kill
parallel
3
world,
birds with one stone.
theoretically speaking. So if they're destroying counterparts,
I don't know, because it sounds like Maxwell doesn't know about it. Or at least when
You're
you say he
officially
doesn't.
a DO-D8 agent of Spirius.
No matter what, you were gonna become an agent.
One thing I still don't get. What's causing these fractured dimensions?
It's not a what, it's a who.
A great spirit of Canaan. Kronos.
Kronos. 2 games where I have to beat the crap out of
Another
Kronos.
great spirit?
There is nothing to fear. We have in our possession the power needed to oppose it.
Although this Kronos is spelled differently.
Come to the underground training area, and I will show you how to wield
Isn't
it.
Kronos usually spelled with a K?
I have
Kronos?
to admit,
That's the way the
being an
spirit is
agent for the
spelling Percy
Spirius
Jackson,
Corporation is
because
kind of a big
Rick
deal.
is of the opinion
But
that
are you sure about
Kronos.
this?
No, he's not actually. I take it back.
Man, I always wanted this job.
Some people were translating Kronos
Your
and
brother was a
Cronus
top
as separate
agent,
entities.
I bet
So
that talent just runs in the Kresnik family.
where there's a Titan or a primordial god of time, there might have been to some others a Titan that is Cronus, who's different. But Rick Riordan and
Bonusy!
Super Giant. Was she just staring at him?
No, that was her asking, is this really what you want to do?
Bisley
Dude, there's that
Bakor
close.
certainly lives up to his reputation.
He certainly
Beasley.
makes an impression.
What a name.
The boss of a sinister organization.
Nobody like
I
that.
think so too. He's like the villain on Beach Brigade Sunscreen Rangers.
Oh, hey. We've heard of that before.
Who?
Well, he's like this evil genius who makes fish paste products from dead fish and uses them to rule the seafood industry. The Sunscreen Rangers will fight him to the death to defend the beach so that they have dead fish to eat.
I wasn't expecting
They're
that
fighting to
to
save
pull away from
fish
Grace's
from the
to here.
seafood industry?
It was a classic Olympian action series. Palin collected all the toys.
Palin has all the toys, of course.
I used to watch it with my dad.
Looks like Luger knows about it.
Beasley Bakor resembles that.
Well, regardless, he's Luger's boss now. Let's just make sure we're the ones using him and not the other way around.
I guess if we
That
used the
makes
King
sense.
translation,
We
it
can't
would have been
accomplish
easier
much
for the
without him.
Rizamaxia kids.
But be careful.
Oh, he's being a big thing.
I don't think that Bakor was lying. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
I'm
telling
almost
us everything
certain
either.
that we are going to be dealing with
I
a
agree.
last-minute plot twist that will tell us capitalism bad. Or at least industrialization bad, which was the entire point of the first game.
Yeah.
How does Beasley know about Luger's power?
What a name.
Not exactly.
Sorry, this is the
Taylor
second time in
suits
5
and
minutes.
Financial reports sort of CEO, huh?
Beasley. His name really is Beasley.
Are you gonna check for cats on all the floors?
I don't think there's a cat on every floor, but I'm going to check the stuff here. Main chapter, we haven't fought anything yet.
No, we just started the main chapter.
Y'all already know. I would have to. I was gonna say I'm gonna force Ada to sit through my child collection after stream, but don't have the game actually in the memory card. Bwamp bwamp bwamp.
It's PlayStation 3, right?
No, the one I'm really proud of is on the GameCube.
We don't have we don't even have a
I
GameCube.
put a lot of time into that.
Yeah. We need to buy a GameCube.
No, we
No, okay.
not that one.
The two that are downstairs, one of them's hooked up.
I think that's how I played Paper Mario. Or I'll just buy the game again.
No, you played Paper Mario.
No, it's a GameCube game.
Oh yeah, I guess you brought it upstairs.
I did every now and then, yeah.
But I did.
But it was before we moved everything upstairs. It was before we had the big computer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, which means that but before we had the big computer, it was also before, I also had migrated all of the stuff downstairs on
Underground training facility.
Wait, what? Where?
That's what I'm saying.
Good to know.
I guess I'm just gonna have to get the game again on Steam or something.
I think we still have the game.
Yeah, but it's a GameCube version.
The Wii works.
It's my. I want the memory card more than anything.
I have memory cards.
I want my memory card.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is I found some more memory cards and threw them into the drawer.
Never thought something like this would be down here.
Must have cost Spurious a pretty penny.
It's a black memory card that you used to use.
I think I have some red ones. My red one. Don't know if I saw a black one, but I can take a look at this.
Black one with no label. How dare. They can fight now. Probably.
Steel yourself, Agent. I wish we could ease into this, but time's of the essence. You'll have to train the hard way. Actual combat.
I mean, we've already been fighting.
Yeah, but you
Don't
haven't been
interfere.
controlling your powers.
Oh yeah, he's teaching us how to use the chromatic power.
Yeah. Have fun. You'll just have to tell me how to do
No,
it.
I have to use. Okay. Chromatic gauge has been stored up. Press both sticks to transform. Looks like that.
What's happening?
Well, if the chromatic gauge is full, you can transform anytime, even if you're currently down, staggered, or being hit. When chaining an attack with X, you can press circle to unleash powerful moves only available with channel. So instead of like usual arts where you press, oh, that's not true. Yeah, you have like the usual art setup, but some of them are different based on how many combo attacks you have. So like really, it's just damage, so it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think of a game that I am very good at using. You know, there's a game that I want to get for the original PlayStation game. Not only do I want to get Crash Back, but I want to get the Monsters Inc. game. Yeah. It actually wasn't that bad. And like, you not only were in like Monstopolis, but like you were also had to go through doors to go into other areas, and one of the other areas was
Luger?
one of the other areas happens to
She's
be.
wearing a dish rag on her head.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I know it's the ice pack. You're still wearing the dish rag on your
Yeah,
head.
because it is loosening the muscles. Thank you.
In your brain?
No, on your. There are muscles above your skull. Why
So,
do you think
in your
I
brain?
do? Why do you think I do? No. It goes hair, skin, muscles, skull, fluid, brain.
That doesn't sound right.
That's why you get tension headaches. Is because all the all the muscles are pulling so tight that the ones up in your head are being
that's
pulled
a
backwards as
chromatis.
well.
Where'd Luger learn that trick?
Chromatis.
Family trait. He's one of Kresnik's descendants.
Kresnik could do chromatis stuff.
It's a Kresnik heirloom, passed down for generations. It's the key to the
So how come
transformation.
Ellie had one?
I'm telling you, she's somehow related to Lugar. Either she's his little sister, or because they do timey-wimey bullshit, she's his daughter.
We're talking about Kresnik, the Genesis sage, right? The one who wielded the Lance of Will?
The sage Kresnik? Yes, I seem to recall that.
Oh, yeah,
from
because he's from
the
Olympus.
Maxian legend.
So the tale is different here in Olympias?
If Kresnik wasn't a sage, what was he?
A wretched plaything for the spirits.
Oh, what?
Granted, no. They cursed the Kresnik line with the chromatis. But Kresnik's curse is humanity's weapon. And you
So he doesn't like spirits for some reason.
master it. I will contact you.
Which is suddenly a lot questionable.
Yeah.
Until then, rest time.
Look, Luger, I really hate to bring this up, but
Lose my
you've been
number.
neglecting your loan payments lately.
Nobody likes a
What do you want about?
So much for resting up.
We paid her though.
Yeah, we did. Oh wait, no, you ignored two.
No, I hit the trigger by accident, which brought up the menu. Luger has now become an agent of spirits due to various circumstances, but he's still got to pay off his debt. Why not try going to the areas in Rizamaxia you haven't visited well? You also learn the following skills, which can be used while transformed. Present can speed spoils. It can increase the time you can remain transformed, and also increase the effectiveness of the allium orb. Be sure to set them from the menu and put them to use. The kitties are back, so that's more important, I guess.
That's it?
I don't want carrots! Get me alcohol! I feel like a drunkard dad sending his kid to the corner store.
There might need to be something that happens to allow them to get it.
Possible. The next payment's 50k.
Yeah.
Brett! First of all, ew, this party comp is disgusting. Second of all, what did you get here? Nothing new. Kresnik here, which increases your transformation time by 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What was the other thing you got? Speed spoils. If you beat speed time enemies in stage 1 transformation, yields double elemental orb. That allows us to grind for abilities more.
Okay.
And this extends the amount of time you're transformed.
What's lottery?
25% chance of getting twice as much money after a battle.
Oh. Well, let's do Kresnik for now.
Because you are invincible technically during Kresnik, during Chromatus.
Yeah.
You could definitely take this. And this.
You're at 1.
Oh goodness, what are you doing?
You gotta give him good doctor.
Yeah, I do. Not this.
Yeah, I really hope they've made it possible for us to find his book.
I have no idea, to be quite honest.
I really want to find the book.
You're a life.
Like, after they made a point of being like, yeah, this is part of the side quest in the first game, and then, like, being like, oh, somebody bought it, and then the other two being like, we need to find a way to get access to this. I'm like, what?
Wait.
But can we finish that?
Okay, I got one skill coming. What is this even meant to do? With the butt of your gun. Okay. Oh, it's like a pistol whip?
I didn't read that properly.
I'm scared.
I read, whip your enemy in the butt.
That's not as bad as I thought.
No, my brain went to the finger jutsu.
I'd love to transform away my debt.
Didn't he say that he'd pay off the debt?
He said they pay us enough
You've
to be able to
gotten a
get
little
rid of
stronger,
it.
Luger. All thanks to me and Rolo, I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure you, the child who keeps trash talking everybody we meet and tried to get me framed for kidnapping, as well as the cat, who is like the head of the cat mafia or something,
Cat was supposed to stay home and did not.
are the reason I'm leveling up.
I feel like the
Just
cat
a moment. I
is
almost
very
forgot to give
specific
you
to
your
the
world
Kresnak
map.
family line.
Oh my god!
It's standard issue for all DODA agents. I'm sure it will come in handy in your pursuit of Director pardon me, the former Director Kresnik.
Thank you, Rukia. You can warp to that locale instantly. You already know what we're doing next. We're plane hopping to try and figure out where we're going.
We're making our debts, and
Where all the side quests?
they suggested that we go to Rizamaxia.
I don't even like Rizamaxia. Baby! Oh! Oh, I love it. Okay.
They tell us where
They tell you where the side quests are. Also, let's see if there's anything we can hand. Oh, hello. It's not the door really.
Spirit that lives in the land of Canaan.
Kronos,
Gotta find this Kronos guy and ask him
we
where
already
he
know
lives.
Kronos is gonna do some timey-wimey stuff, right?
You're really obsessed with that place,
Okay,
aren't you?
so everything that I read Greek mythology-wise, when they were talking about, because Chronos fight with a K is not. It's not the first time that I've seen it spelled like that.
Nope. But the problem is, they didn't use Arabic letters, so we didn't have like.
You do?
I'm not sure Arabic letters is the proper way to say that. Sorry, they didn't use the alphabet we used. They didn't use the Latin alphabet.
No, they didn't. They used their own
The Greek alphabet.
Greek alphabet. L1.
Dragger.
I know it means something good. Daddy used to say that Mommy had a one-track mind, too. He says I take after her.
Must have made for quite a marriage.
Did you say something,
No, not at all. Just that I envy.
right?
So while we were talking about Chronos and whatnot,
I don't love him
the one of the other places that I've seen it spelled with K, outside of just reading Greek stuff, Class of the Titans.
So,
Yep.
I've gotta keep
Did he do
the
time stuff in that one?
No matter what.
No, because he didn't have access to all his powers.
Yeah.
So he had his size.
The scythe is the number one most important thing that they need to represent him with because it was literally his like symbol
Yeah, so he
from a
had two
cultural
of them
standpoint.
that he would use on a smaller height, like.
Yeah, like
small.
sickles. I remember him having like tiny sickles.
Yeah, so he had tiny sickles, and a lot of his magic, like a lot of what he used was hurtful. Like it just hurt them and it exploded stuff.
Got some time to kill?
I didn't really see him do a lot of
Rust
time
magic.
stuff. I think there's only once or twice where he did time stuff.
He was using rust magic.
Uh-oh. He's about to ask a favor, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Those reporters' instincts of yours are right on the money.
Yeah. Smite separates Cronus and Chronos. So you get Chronos, who's like this clockwork entity with like angel wings and a staff with a clock on it.
Hades 1, wasn't there a Chronos who you go into that like that side?
That's Chaos.
Oh, it's just Chaos. Sorry.
No, Chronos in Hades 2. They mentioned Chronos during the Titan War in Hades 1 because the Infernal Arms were used against the Titans. And then in Hades 2, Chronos actually sounds a lot like Chaos,
Yeah.
which is spooky. And he's got this really, spoilers for Hades 2, really sexy design where like he's got like the what's the name of that Japanese art of like fixing things with gold.
Oh, I have that downstairs.
He has that design, like in his design, because he was chopped to bits.
Yeah.
So he's got like all these gold scars all over himself.
Which is pretty cool.
He also has an angel wing design for some reason that I'm not keyed into, but
Now he's just
So
kissing up.
what I was
This
going with
favor
Class of the
must be a
Titans
doozy.
is
I'm about to go to work is all.
they call it
Mind
Class
lending
of
a
the
hand?
Titans,
yes,
but they're heroes that fight the Titans.
yes,
So why are they called Class of the Titans?
it's a play on Clash of the Titans,
You'd never
which
guess
is a very
from
popular
looking at
movie
him, but Alvin's
from
actually a fruit merchant.
way back when about Theseus. Nope, Perseus.
I think I've seen it. I think I had to watch it in history class in university.
We did that too. No, ethics in high school.
He
I was in
buys
high
his stuff
school-
fresh from
college
Riza
and
Maxia and wholesales it to
history class.
grocers in
It's the story
Olympias.
of Perseus. So like he's the son of Zeus who got set out to sea and picked up by fishermen, and then he gets told at some point you got to do a thing, and he ends up saving Princess Andromeda from the Kraken by using Medusa's head.
See, everything that you just said, instead of me remembering the actual mythology, my brain went to
We
Percy
just got
Jackson.
started, so we're
And
still
I went,
in the
right,
early stages of
Percy
making
is not
connections and
named
having clients.
after one of
Poseidon.
Poseidon's children, he's named after one of Zeus's.
Poseidon actually has very little demigod sons in mythology. Most of them are monsters.
I could use some help.
Very popular.
Yeah.
Bellerophon. You know who Bellerophon is?
Sure thing, whatever you need.
Redeem, sit correctly. Ada needs to sit like this because she's in the pain, unfortunately. Unless you're talking about me, in which case.
No, you can sit correctly. Fix your legs.
My legs are not on camera, so they're not
No,
up for
fix
debate.
your legs, straighten your back.
Did you say sure thing, whatever you need?
Yeah.
How?
Sport. Thanks.
I can't see.
It's a hero chow. We were literally talking about them earlier. How you doing, Numi? You missed my Sonic Adventure rant.
You should really get
Pretend your
more
shoppers
emotes
passing
done.
by and follow my lead,
What
okay?
money?
Good point.
This sounds like a racket.
Great. I'll go work
It
my
sounds like I'm a racket.
Remember, we don't know each other.
Okay.
Still doing his mercenary shit.
What are we getting into?
Thanks for being such a good sport about all this, Luger.
I am a blank slate more than Asbel. Like, ooh, free affinity booster album.
At least he has. No, never mind.
Sure, your customers might say they're fine with your fruit, but wouldn't you sell more if it was fresher and
In
tastier?
Sonic Adventure 2, if you get a dark chow and make this a run type, it actually turns it. It looks like Shadow.
I doubt
Straight
they'd
up.
even know the difference.
If you get a run type for your
Let's
Sonic.
find out. Excuse
Your
me,
regular
sir,
chow, it looks
ma'am.
like Sonic.
Care to try some samples?
What are those?
What do you think? Notice a difference between them?
The one on the right's nice and sweet. The one on the
Rip.
left, not so much.
This is a scam!
Think so, huh? What about you, sir? Which do you prefer?
Right.
I like the one on the right, too.
Interesting.
What'd I tell you?
Okay, you sold me. I'll start stocking your oranges on a trial basis.
Played him.
A wise businessman.
Hey! Get away from me!
A fight?
I know that voice. We
Did you
should
know
go
that voice?
too.
Why is Alvin just gunning it to there, too?
Because you recognize the voice.
Who
I
is
have
the
a bad
voice?
feeling about this.
It's Ivor. Never mind. I'm all caught up. Oh, that's not Ivor. It's
I'm telling you, I'm just here on business.
Oh, but he's Frieza Maxian.
Yeah, but he's
That's
the
for
guy
us
who
to
gave us the
decide.
wyverns.
Don't you Riza
He's our friend.
Maxians understand the concept of
Yeah, he's
boundaries?
also the one that struck a deal with Alvin at the end
That's
of the
why
first
I'm
game.
here.
Yep.
I've come to negotiate a partnership with Skylark Exchange. Whatever. No one wants your crap.
Rude! Open racism, love it.
Right?
You okay? Hey,
Alvin,
Looks like I'm gonna have to.
please,
cut
let me
a
talk to
bunch
Mr.
of
Arthas at Skylark Exchange.
Weren't we
Arthas.
clear?
Careful. It's a crowded street.
Dang.
We're
Not
not about
crowded.
to let any stray lead hit the Skylark Exchange. The Riza
Stray
Maxi and
lead?
his friends, though, that's a different story.
Stray lead.
Huh?
Ah, there he is.
You maniacs would risk a bloodbath on public streets? Prepare for judgment from an elite junior agent
He's
of
not
the
wearing his
Spurious
sunglasses.
Corporation.
Elite junior agent.
Oh, you guys. Why am I not surprised?
Huh?
we haven't done anything.
And my sword's
Enough of
already
your
up!
lies.
Enough of your lies.
I guess we're beating the crap out of Ivor, which is very satisfying,
Again.
but I don't
Yes.
understand why.
Yes! Like, he came in, he went, you guys are breaking the law.
Oh man, 45,000 HP.
Relax. He's just knocked down.
With a double-bladed sword.
I hit him with the flat of it. I swear.
Speak louder, Ivor. I can't hear you over your BS. Hey, why am I not? Oh, you took. Oh, I get one. Pick Leah.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm not put. Oh, yes, I am playing Luger.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Blast him.
I was doing something.
Hey, slow
I
down.
don't know what the next one is. I'm not the one dying. You are. Somehow we link sealed him? Is that allowed? We something sealed him. I don't know what seal that is, but it worked. Grave? He thinks he's Meal? Thanks for the heal. Stun recovery, dude. You're a real Chad. Oh, you can chromatis if you want. Both sticks. There you go. Just spam. And throw in some circles every now and then. Thanks for the 3 stream! Sephiroth got a 10! Yeah, and you got a lot nerdier. Thanks for the good job on the. I should say, good job on the 3-stream streak, Numi. Always a pleasure. Oh, hello. It's so weird to introduce a mechanic that you cannot like use the main mechanic of the previous game in, because you can't use link arts.
Yeah, the guard's just
when you're chromatist.
Yeah.
Chromatist. Chromaticize. There's all your abilities. Oh, dual waltz is just if you hit all the X button. Gotcha.
Guess who just got strong?
Yeah, Demon Whip.
You also got a hidden skill.
It was called Hidden Target, and it's if you taunt, you're less likely to get attacked, I believe.
Okay.
You think you can assault a junior agent and mosey off? This isn't over!
How about you don't attack us first?
Maybe you should mosey off.
Huh?
Hello, officer. I'd like to report a nutcase swinging swords at people.
That's not a nice word.
Yeah, he keeps saying he's an agent or something.
See? This is what happens when you make a scene. I sure hope you've learned your lesson now.
He was gone in 2 frames. Holy cow.
Some people just never change.
At least you're safe. You gotta be sure to watch yourself around here.
Yeah.
What is this? So, you all know each other?
No, we're just getting acquainted.
Right then. Sorry for you, but the deal's off.
Look what you did, Alvin. You could have just done it honorably? Not honorably. Honestly.
No biggie. Plenty more potential customers where he came from.
Just trying to get the controller.
Did you blow another deal?
Huh? Oh, that was nothing. Don't worry about it.
You can only see part of his face.
You sure? You've lied through your teeth so much that it makes me wonder if you're ever telling the truth.
Oof.
Anyhow, I've got to run.
You got a phone?
Catch you later.
Sure.
Flip phones are so cool in Persona 4 because they weren't like.
Maybe he's right.
Yeah. There are affinity points at stake here.
Yeah, I know which one would be the better option.
I feel like L1 personally.
Same.
Like it's like a sort of compliment. The other one's like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Integrity? Me?
He's right. You wouldn't care what he thinks if the job wasn't important to you.
Come on, I wouldn't go that far.
Buddy.
But I just don't want any more relationships based on lies.
Then why are you lying to people to build relationships?
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Well,
Yeah, but he went into business with him, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Didn't exactly work out,
like,
but thanks.
he was already made aware of all the lies that had happened during Game 1.
Sure. Possibly. Probably?
You know, I'm starting to like your style. You're pretty tough for a kid your age. Here, this is a gift from your mentor.
Mentor?
A little token of how close we've become.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Guess what? Comes in white pen.
It actually kind of looks good.
The pink scarf.
I hate the pink scarf. Is it pink in the other one?
No, it's yellow.
See, I like both the black and the white. It's the scarf that I have an issue with.
So we keep the black?
Yeah, it works with the hat. I mean, I could edit the hat to look better, but...
Cats are back.
Nice one.
Still no alcohol!
I hope you
Disappointed! Critical strike for Luger. Do I have to use it? No, there it is. What did we got 5 skill points on you if you wanted something.
No, I'm gonna save it up. Because I was wanting a salt step. I've been trying to get it for a bit, but I ended up getting some other stuff.
Is that 12, I think?
Yeah, it's 12.
Oh, Man, I get no new skills off anything.
I'm sorry, Amy, that I can't sit up.
No to worries. You get to keep that. You need to switch. Someone needs to learn a res spell and fast, please.
One of our healers.
Yeah, well, they're not learning anything new.
Yeah, and we haven't exactly found the one with the res spell in it.
Alright, swap with me. You get that. That's darkness. Do I have a dark too? No. Not. Did she learn anything about this? Negative gauge she hasn't learned yet, so keep it. Okay, we're gonna sit for a bit. We've got a couple arts to learn. Speaking of arts, did I learn anything new? Yes, I learned. You didn't get anything new, but I got. Get Demon Whip. Maybe. I guess the first question is there anybody that Demon Whip? Ooh, oh, Pal Blade. I need you to explain that one to me. How does Demon Whip turn into Pal Blade when Pal Blade is
T-Pose roar?
Pal Blade is supposed to be Pow Hammer and Tiger Blade. I'm so confused. She has Pow Hammer too. It is an ability that she has. It gives us the same thing. Okay, at least.
It's just two different things.
Did they just reduce the amount of like things that actually come out? I guess I'll do Demon Whip. No, but my problem is, I will take Tiger Blade off actually because that does not have a double with Judas. Yeah. Okay, that works. Is there anywhere else we need to be going to finding the special quests? No. Then I go talk to the Monster Hunter Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it's called. You good? You know, that doesn't sound like it yet. Oh yeah, we got a new monster.
Hey, Windseal.
Do we get a Windseal? Oh yeah.
Windseal, which means we can do that one
We
quest.
also got all these quests that we got now. It's all new, baby. Request to return to Luger's room. Sure. Kittens in Zagut Flood Meadow. Jolene's over here asking us to do stuff.
Yep.
But we're too busy. Oh man. These are all bosses that we fought before.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all E rank. Location question mark. Kijar Sea Falls. What's this? This is a new monster actually, I think, but these ones are all replays. So Niakara. Not
Niakara Spirit Way.
It's not where I thought it was. This is where it spawned earlier, but this is not where I thought it was. Okay, well we'd have to find them in the map anyway. We have no contracts.
Half of our contracts are about cats.
Which ones I come back now? Guess we're gonna go on the hunt. How much is our cash flow currently? 44K?
Yeah.
Not what I want at all. Do not talk to me. Oh, we have to go back to Triclub. I currently want to go back to... You can't?
Okay, what are you doing?
He's posing like a character from a game.
Oh.
Actually, he's posing like the wit guys from Tales of Symphonium.
Oh.
That is not what I had in mind.
Funny enough. The designs.
That is not what came in my head.
Would they come in your head then?
For a really rare item. I don't know if we'll find it through normal means. Why not ask?
I'm kind of losing my mind, honestly.
What do you mean? Yes. Too many buttons.
Atlas gave us more news about Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and they showed us 50 new features that have been added.
Are they actually new features? 50 new features?
I know there's supposed to be a new monster every day.
What?
Yeah, that's something that they were talking about bringing up with Vengeance, is that there was going to be a monster every day.
Yeah, Daily Demon.
Yeah.
Wow, I kind of hate that.
Why are you here?
Because for some reason we don't have access to any of the maps for Reason X. I don't have fast travel.
But one of the new features that actually caught me off guard, that I actually did, like, I really did not expect that at all, was that if if certain conditions are met, the Demi-Fiend, who is a DLC super boss in the original Shin Megami Tensei.
Always Demi-Fiend is a super boss in these games.
Yeah, so if certain conditions are met, he'll join your party as a guest character.
I'm not surprised.
Yes.
See, I did well to look.
We couldn't trigger it until we did the main story.
Yeah, yeah.
Bunnykins, let's go for a stroll.
Are you and that
I was looking at,
animal
like,
ever apart?
Bunnykins is my bestest
making
friend.
sure that like we didn't
Thank you so much
miss
for
it just because I
getting
couldn't
me.
access the
Daddy said
Reason
they were
X.
sold out everywhere.
I can't take all the credit. Mommy got lucky with her
Aw,
raffle
raffle
tickets
tickets?
is all. But it's mostly because you were such a good little girl. That's why Bunnykins came to you.
Of course. You gotta be good, or
Sounds fake.
Bunnykins won't be your buddy.
Ah, so that's the Bunnykins
She's a
thing
pink
that has
kid.
everyone in a tizzy.
No, they were
It
blonde.
seems as popular in Olympias as it is in
no,
Reese
not all of them.
Alexia.
There was two girls. They looked identical.
It's so hot right now that
Yeah,
it's
but
sold
some of
out
them had
everywhere.
brown. Some of the pink girls in the first game had brown hair.
No, there's only two girls, and they were identical. The ones we found in
Isn't
Road
Bunnykins
to Town
just
with
the
us.
cutest?
Yeah.
I guess, if you like that sort of thing.
You don't like Bunnykins?
Bunnykins is for babies. Sold out everywhere.
You're like 3.
And I'm broke.
It's sold out everywhere anyways, and I'm broke.
That's no problem.
Is that the quest? Get a
You're a
Bunnykins?
good kid. Bunnykins will come to you.
I'm sure that's how it works. Under this.
That's a secret, but it's true.
What a bunch of bull. I'm mostly good, and I asked Bunnykins to come to me a million times.
I'm not gonna front with you, young lady. You are not mostly good.
Although,
You have an awful attitude.
right?
Hey, Luger, would you be willing to help me find a Bunnykins?
Yes.
You want one too was an option.
They say Bunnykins are so tough to find
See,
that
she
even experienced
lives with
agents can't
Drizella.
track them
Drizella
down.
could probably
But with you
get
on the
one.
job,
no
I'm
problem.
going to find a Bunnykins.
Giselle.
Giselle.
Yeah, she broke
Giselle.
You want to get one as a present for
That's the name
Elle.
of one of them sisters.
Yes.
It would make her year.
One of them Cinderella sisters.
Yeah, the one who doesn't get a happy ending.
Doesn't?
It's from Luna.
From the chat for Drizella, that's what you get for bullying your sister, I guess.
One of your schoolmates.
Gisella is a lot
No,
like her mother,
Luna lives
and
in
then
Olympias.
Anastasia isn't as mean, and she meets the baker, but they don't approve of the baker, but
Isn't even a
Cinderella
real
does.
name.
I don't
So-
approve of Lady Tremaine. Boom, got him.
Yeah, but they're
She's
like,
like pen
the
pals.
baker
Roasted.
is below your
So you've only
status,
communicated
but
via text.
Anastasia and the baker fell in love, and even in movie 3,
Oh, I guess she.
Yeah. I sent a
Cinderella's
message
dad was
to
like a
Luna by
duke of sorts,
accident
right?
one day,
yeah.
and we've been pen pals ever
Um,
since. She knows all sorts of stuff.
I was
She always gives me
actually
the
kind of
best
frustrated
advice.
when
Sounds
movie
like
3
she's
came
an
out,
excellent
and that like
pen pal.
everything in
Yeah.
2 didn't happen
She seems
anymore.
so grown up.
But then at the
She's
end
almost
of it,
like
2, the
big
one with the
sister.
timey wimey stuff? I don't mean
no,
to keep it
3 is the one with the timey wimey
And
stuff.
that's
Okay.
why.
But even at the
Elise
beginning, they're
wants
like,
to
oh
be
yeah,
a
it's
big
been a
sister
year,
to
but
Elle,
Anastasia's
like Luna
not
is to
with
her.
Before I met
with the baker.
I was all alone. No
So
mom,
I was kind of
no
confused,
dad.
and then they went,
I would have given anything for a family.
and then
the same way.
Sounds like you're well on your way to becoming a big sister.
Aw.
You and Elle are practically sisters already.
I know Elle feels the same way.
I feel like he's lying through his teeth.
I sure hope so.
You're like a
You already have a big sister.
Anyway, if I
Leia?
get a lead on a Bunnykins, I'll let you know.
She has a big sister.
Giselle? She's trying to be someone's big sister.
Yeah.
Don't let us down, Luger.
But yeah, so,
The friend. That's it?
Yep.
That was a short chapter.
I'll tell you a secret
It was
about me.
barely a chapter. Computer sounds?
Error.
Confusion sounds.
So, I
That
could.
is so much cuter! Keep it.
She's a Sailor Scout now.
Oh, look at that. So, I could be wrong on this, but I don't think this is the first time that you can get the Demi Fiend to join
Still
you.
classified.
I don't know. Obviously not. He joins you all the time in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Yeah, because you are him. I mean, like, outside of Nocturne.
Isn't that the one that you were playing downstairs on PS2?
No.
PS3?
I never played Nocturne. It's on my list.
No,
but
that's Digital Devil Saga.
he happens to be the super boss in that one, actually.
Yeah.
That's my
Here-
character looking like.
He also appears in SMT4, I think it's Apocalypse that he's in.
That came out like actually really recently compared to the rest of the games. Oh, well, there's a bunch of new stuff in the heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Leonidas, named after one of the Spartan Kings.
I think he joins you.
Not King.
I think he can join you in Apocalypse. Again, I could be wrong.
They're just like, we're making a new expansion for our Shin Megami game. What's the first thing we're gonna do? Demi Fiend recruit.
It's actually well, no, it's not the first thing they announced.
But it's the first thing they want to do. What have you done?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we can custom make stuff. Something about Timey Wimey and Giselle.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
showed-
yeah.
Oh, I want this for sure, baby. Let's go.
So, at the end of the third movie, she still ends up, she ends up meeting the baker anyways. And they're, even Fairy Godmother was like, do you want to go back to your original timeline? And then she was like, oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. You've got a boyfriend.
Well, they ended up back together anyways. It's just, they're no longer married.
Yo, this is Fire and Light. Give it to me, baby. Wait, it's a DC thing. I should give it to you. No, you don't get it because you already got it.
Yeah, they added a lot of stuff.
Nothing new in blue.
Let's see, Magatsugi
Starfire is
demons, group skills,
Yeah, we just crafted it.
variations in demon conversations, dyad compendium fusion.
Are those new things, or are they just increased? It just feels like they're adding stuff to stuff that already exists. I wouldn't call it a new feature.
Well, 50 additional features and adjustments is what it says.
Okay, yeah, it's... Because 50 is a huge amount of new features. Like, a ridiculous amount of new features.
We should go the other way.
Yeah, we want to go fight the Greater Demon.
Yeah, I hear you.
There's 2 monsters that we can fight.
You're basically making a new game at that point.
Why don't we just fast travel to...
The Spirit Way is in Neokara.
Yeah, near Kara, Spirit Way, and the Falls.
What is this?
It's a town we haven't been to yet.
Yeah, what is it?
They also decided to add a demon that's only obtainable via fusion accident. That's what,
An interesting decision.
yeah.
Well,
Quest navigator.
maybe it's up in... Maybe it's the area where Mila's shrine was?
Oh, yeah, you might be able to fast travel to the shrine.
Expanded options for graphics.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Fight me!
Stone.
I got your back. Flasher! Flasher!
Oh, that was Demon Whip?
Let's be sure to
It's really just a pistol whip. I don't know why they call it Demon Whip. You just...
Yeah. extra force gets put into it.
Oh yeah.
That's a sound fancy. That's a whole cat. Kitty in a sock.
Oh yeah, you'll also be. Oh yeah, you'll also be able to.
You didn't even listen to it, so.
I listened to the first 30 seconds. I think that's all I needed to hear.
Well, apparently the wording is really different. It's just Kitty in a sock is the chorus apparently.
The chorus of what?
What's going
of the song you made up? Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Kitty, I didn't need to listen to it. You wrote it.
What's going on?
Nothing truly important.
Did you end up clipping it?
Job well done.
Okay.
I prefer medium rare.
I was wondering what was going on.
I
who
took
just got
sleep medication.
I was wondering if I needed to like check if we have a CO2 alarm downstairs or something.
I took sleep medication and I wasn't falling asleep. Like, normally it doesn't hit me that hard, but I realized I've never taken it during the day, let alone, when
Ooh, that's a big chonker.
let alone when I have, already have other meds in my system, and it's like, it hasn't, like, usually the other meds are in my system for a while before I take it.
We got 62,000. Chunkier than the other guy.
Hey Ben, you remember this boss?
No.
This is the thing that we shot at.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
You remember last stream? You remembered it last stream? This is the thing that they trapped Presso with. The first time Jude goes big brain. Do you want to go Chromatus?
The first one thing is super.
You want to go do your super mode?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, you divided his zero.
What?
You divided his zero.
Divided his
The name of the attack is zero. But... No! No Aqua Laser! Oh man, I'm about to be. No, Jude! I don't want to scream. Oh, last life bottle. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. Who's that? You unlinked? I am linked.
No, don't you water.
No, 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 no. I've been bound by the tentacles. I think that's illegal. Okay, maybe. Oh! Okay, guys. I did got this. I was lying. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh,
I was just gonna say you have a healer though. Can we get a kill? You can go back into Chromatus if you want to. You'll probably kill it.
stop blocking everything.
You're 4,000 rounds good. Just don't take too many hits. There you go.
Yay! Also, we need to put Elise back in the party.
Why? Yeah, I feel
She's the better healer.
GG, that you doing?
GG!
Can we fast travel out of here? We have to.
Yeah.
Let's go to Nia
Bye.
Well, that's not bye.
Oh, GG. Right, good game. Not good night.
It could mean bye, but...
Yeah, because sometimes GG means good night.
Well, no, GG usually means we're done the game, so I'm leaving, and before I leave, I go GG, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's GN.
No, GG and could be good game or good.
No.
Never mind.
The vibes are off.
Although we never did GN, so. What did we used to say?
Peace out.
Yeah.
No new mistake. Stay.
Wait, what did he?
Numi said, okay, I'll go if you want.
No! Numi, stay!
Ow, wow! Ow, wow!
Where are you going?
To the inn. They sell food here. Oh man, what a fancy inn. You get to walk into the lobby and see people sleeping. So cool.
Just like last time.
This is exactly what your stay will look like. How many beds you got? This is exactly what your stay will look like.
Got any food? This is exactly what your stay will look like.
God.
Got a pool? There's
Just
a river just outside.
Do I need to repeat myself? If you want to bathe, go to the Kijara Sea Falls. GG's in good game, isn't congratulations on winning the battle. I understood that. I think Ada just misread.
No, there's chest.
There are no chests in Bossing Say. But this isn't Bossing Say, so.
No, it's not.
Tomato a la mode? Who's putting ice cream on tomatoes? I'm so confused.
Tomato a la mode is a thing. I found it several times.
I know it's a thing because it's in the game, and they don't usually make up, like...
Nah, it's a really specific.
Oh, they go both ways.
Delicate
Okay, I
dessert.
actually want to go over here. Dessert? Tomatoes in my dessert.
Why are you going to the Spirit Way?
Nope, I'm going to get money. Excuse me, sir.
Money.
10,000. Oh, baby. Still didn't do that though.
Do which one?
Where do we get this?
Kitty cats.
Don't.
Ooh. Charged up, right?
100,000 gold repaid. Keep on keeping on.
Only 8.
Go, go, go.
Only 8,000,000.
Left to
99,000.
No! Stop calling us.
Vera from
Shickles?
Corporation here. We
I've heard of it. I don't
detected a
remember what it
fractured
is.
Dimension. As a dimensional agent, you've been assigned the task of eliminating it.
That was
This is
Nova,
your first
at least.
mission, so please make sure that
Cheesy
you're fully
pickles.
prepared.
Wood.
To this furious building.
No.
I feel like fried pickles in cheese has been done before. You know, like pickle poppers.
Oh,
I
or
kind of
maybe the
peanut
spirit
butter.
that lives in the land of Canaan.
Pretty sure you need to go to the land of Canaan to see the spirit that lives there.
How much you want to bet that their cat is the original Kresnak?
There's no way. First of all, the cat's a girl, I think.
Look at the fucking eyes. Look at the eyes.
It doesn't sound terrible, but I don't really have any standards as to what I put in my mouth, to be honest. As long as it doesn't have legs.
There's a store like behind you if you're still wanting to go get light bottles.
I do want light bottles, actually. Good point. But what I wanted was armor more than anything.
That sounds kind of questionable, honestly.
What, cheese pickles?
No. Rolo being Kresnik.
Here, take my sticks. Sell all my materials. Actually, we can craft stuff. So. Gorgon gaze. Oh, baby. Is this not just one of the devil arms?
Looks like it, but we didn't collect the double arms in the last game.
We need one more silver ore. I'm offended, actually. Legitimately.
Yes. I feel like if he was, then...
You couldn't have phrased that any words, they say.
What? What?
When I said I don't have any standards as to what I put in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, no, he absolutely has standards.
It can't be. It's no worse than Ada's doing adult things with a new blanket, if I'm being honest.
What?
You don't remember?
No? What are you talking about?
When you got the blanket, you were like, oh yeah, you do comforter, feel it, Nate, feel it, Nat.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Ada's really excited about her new blanket. She got a new blanket for her birthday, she's doing adult things with it. And then like everybody just frozen. We're like...
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to rephrase that. And Void was like, Pyrus, WTF.
Here I am, excited about a new blanket, and I'm like, I feel old because I am excited about regular household stuff.
Yeah. I think I need to rephrase that. Oh, goodness.
This is the man who put mayo in his coffee. Twice.
Only twice.
And said it tasted good.
It tasted worse the second time.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't taste good, it just didn't taste awful.
I feel like if that was the case, it would have been a present.
I mean, that's kind of... Why would you sell the punch that early, though? That's the thing.
Here's what's funny is that, like, we had a conversation about this one day because everybody was going, oh yeah, I'm a terrible cook with our friends. And me and Void just started laughing and we went,
Oh no,
our
I feel like I'm about to get
DM
roasted again.
decided that what he should have for dinner is just ground beef. Just cooked ground beef with chili pepper
She
sauce.
mentioned the chili,
Like,
chili powder. Good
yeah,
stuff.
with chili powder. That's it.
It's not that bad.
That's it.
So what? It's better than nothing.
So I got a message over our group chat that went,
I'm tired of defending
Ada.
myself against this.
hang on.
I'm
Ada,
tired of defending
please.
myself against this on my own stream. I just want to talk about food without getting told I have no standards. Okay.
to which I got a message going, Ada, please help your boyfriend. I went, what is wrong? Because I thought something was seriously wrong.
Slander.
And then they just went, he's just cooking ground beef with chili powder, and that is all he's gonna eat.
Cooking.
And I went, excuse me? And then they went, I offered him a tortilla shell. I was like, oh my god.
It was a soft shell. It was a soft shell.
Yeah, it was a soft shell, and then somebody else was like, I offered him cheese. Because they were like, we're begging you, please. Then me and the other friend come to visit.
I just sat there thinking nothing's wrong. I'm just making dinner and I didn't shop for anything, okay? It's like my first week living legitimately on my own.
It was not your first week.
It was.
Just the week that your mom sent you home with beef.
No, it was my first week.
Okay.
It
But
was my
yeah.
first week living without a girlfriend in my house, in the townhouse. I was living in my solo room with my other friends. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to think about groceries, but today is not that day. So I looked at what I had. I had some thought-out ground beef, and I said, I will be satisfied because I don't care. It's cheap. I don't need to, like, it was also, like, we did not share groceries in that home, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so I was like, you know what? I don't know what we got. I don't know what the boundaries are as to what I can ask for borrow. I just moved in, like, this week.
Should have gone a little easier.
He's cooking. So I made the food, and then all of a sudden, Void comes up to me, and he's like, "Please take this."
You know what's funny?
He just one tortilla.
What's funny is that they already had this conversation with me, and he had been completely unaware of it. But then we go in, and the next time that we have D&D, we meet up, and like both me and the DM at the time go, Pyrus. And he's like, what? What else could I have made with just the ground beef? And we went, meatloaf?
No, that takes more than just the ground beef.
We listed off several different recipes that you could do with ground beef.
And all of them needed breadcrumbs.
To which everybody else in the house that was sitting at that table went, if you just asked, we would have given you an egg or cheese. Or breadcrumbs.
I didn't feel like it. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know.
Wait. What has Mimi said?
It was just WTF. I'm like, listen, okay, I don't need to like push it past that. It was fine. I was satisfied with the ground beef
It was just so hilarious because to me, I get this message and I'm going, what is wrong with my boyfriend? Has something happened? Do I need to like rush out to a hospital or something? And it's he's
oh, I wasn't even.
Just
I wouldn't have. Oh, sometimes Twitch does that as like a banner ad, I think. I'm not sure. But, nice. That's good for me, though.
What?
That you can hear both the ad and me. Actually, that's kind of confusing. But if you can hear both of us.
Oh, yeah, I did notice that when I did mine, and even when I watched some people.
I was living near Kara. Yeah, true. It's the spirit way, right? There should be a big blood monster here.
Yeah. But yeah, I did notice that, is that if you're on the stream, after the first set of ads that you watch, every time an ad pops up...
I wonder if there's any big monsters nearby.
Every time an ad pops up, you can still hear the stream.
Whoa.
You know these
That is so
these
beautiful.
boss refights, we fought this thing before. It was in the middle of the spirit thing. It was in the cocoon.
Ew.
I know how to cook.
No, I don't. Are you sure? I don't. It doesn't have the same design.
Is it not the one that was in the cocoon?
No.
Well, we did...
I'm finding this thing. We're getting extra elements of lore out of this. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. We did do HelloFresh for a little while.
Oh, it was called, you're right, it's not the same thing. It was called the Spears.
Fuck you.
Get him. Just chromatics to the chromatic. Oh no, Rubiderchi! I'm too young for this. Double cast? It is the greater, it is spirit? Spirit butterfly. No, it wasn't greater spirit. It was not a greater spirit.
No. It was, no. Nameless anomaly.
I died.
Yeah, you could have gone chromatics.
Did I realize that? No.
You're the only one playing Ludger, so you gotta pay attention to it.
I can't.
Please unstun.
It was called the Nameless Anomaly.
Okay, go now. You're dead again. Oh no.
No, I haven't been revived.
You have been revived, and you immediately got killed.
When did I get revived?
Right before you got killed. I can make a nice, yummy pot of microwave craft dinner, okay?
Yes.
I'm allowed in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can allow him in the kitchen. It's just, you gotta provide him with all the ingredients first.
I just have no database of like recipes in my brain, that's all.
I don't even have a database of recipes in my brain.
Oh yes, I'm just gonna pistol whip him. I need you to stop that. Get you stacking the thing.
What level is this thing?
Details.
Oh, okay. Not so bad.
It says really high up there. No, don't do that. I guess getting bomb degree here. Microwaving with Memorin? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you didn't freaking...
The idea would be to stop it casting the wind attack in the first place. The fact that it's up there is not helpful. What's a weakness? Gun and darkness. Okay. Yeah. That's an enemy spawn, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, go Chromatus.
I don't like when Chromatus gets him.
Just do it anyway because you get invulnerability as well as just free damage.
That's true, it's just I don't hit him very often.
Yeah, your up B gets you to fall from the sky, so you'll be able to drag it down. Up circle. You're not able to stay in it. Oh no, spores of doom. Juke's dead. Please.
What the fuck hit me?
Poison. Vaywind child. Oh no, I'm a Vaywind's dead.
Ooh, Elise is about to die.
Wait, what? Vaywind child? Vaywind child?
Oh no.
DPK.
Should we try again?
We're not. Huh, kind of weird.
Playing Fabula yesterday, and the DM's little sister in the background is going, wipe him! Wipe him!
Go Chromatus.
Kind of weird, because it's not the Vaywind either.
Oh, really? No, we already killed the Vaywind actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's like the first one we matched.
How was he? Was he hard?
Not really.
No! Let me back up.
Judas, don't die. Judas died. Oh, yeah, look at that, he died.
No!
I tried told him not to die. You did what? You died.
And then there goes the...
No.
What's the free run again? R2?
L2.
L2? Okay, I've been pressing the wrong button.
Both of them are dead.
so hard?
Scaling's weird.
We're what level?
Don't know. Well, you're all dead. We are level 18.
Oh.
This job is for a really rare item. I don't know if we'll find it through normal means.
Why not ask the cats to do it? They're always coming back with rare items.
Yeah, we do that all the time, man.
Yep. They just very rarely come back with the items we want. Which, if you send them into the mines, we might be able to get the pink diamond.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the other stuff.
Yeah, understandable.
I was gonna send them to the mines the next time.
Yeah, because I'm kind of getting tired of them giving us carrots.
Trash. They're giving us trash. Let me see my current side quests. Actually, I wouldn't mind ending now. Depends on you.
What time is it?
It's midnight 15, 12, 15.
Oh. Usually are you tired?
I work at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, reasonable. Do you want to just head back to Luger's apartment?
Yeah, we may as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy job to do.
Nothing in my mailbox. I've been tracked! Y'all work tomorrow too? Nice. I mean, I lied. That's not nice.
Depends on what your job is.
I like my job, okay? It's better than the other jobs I've had in my life. It's more fulfilling because the paycheck hurts less. Rollo's brush! It's just a brush.
Hey, don't look at me like that. This is no ordinary brush. This is the best brush ever. Ever! I tried them all, but and this one keeps his fur the softest and shiniest.
It's just very exhausting, and I'm a part-timer in theory, so...
Isn't that right, Rollo? Meow.
I see.
Oh no, there's something else I forgot. This is horrible. I need Rollo's scratching post.
We can't bring a scratch...
Hey, come on, this is important. If he doesn't have his favorite scratching post, he gets all stressed out. His fur gets frizzy and he can't sleep.
How about you become the scratching post?
Isn't that right?
Oh, they're saying Rollo is a boy.
Yeah.
Meow.
I'm sure they said she earlier, so I'm confused.
Oh, right, I forgot one more thing.
How about we leave Rollo here?
Your hair gel and your floss.
What? Oh.
Don't you want me? I don't like it when people around Rollo don't practice good grooming and hygiene. I don't need those bad habits rubbing off on him. Right, Rollo? Meow, meow, meow. Boy, Luger, you know some days you're really up.
What are you, my mom? What is this?
Meow.
Me?
Yeah, it's really... Oh, wait, there's something else we need.
Buddy. We're just gonna take it like a vacate. Oh my god.
Keys have returned.
My god.
Let's keep it up.
Oh, good. That was their last attempt.
They got the whiskey.
Yeah. Go forth and find me pink diamond.
Yep.
If you bring back rose quartz, that's acceptable too. If you know you know. You're an anime con, no stinkers allowed. Oh man. Keep that going to myself, that's not fair. That being said, speaking of anime con, I can't believe Monster Prom 4 Monster Con's coming out. That's gonna be so good. If you haven't played Monster Prom and you're in for a good time, the original, like the entire series is like
so much.
So there's like 3 games. If you start with Monster Prom 1, it'll be like what, 15 to 20 bucks on Steam. You can play it by yourself or with friends. I suggest with friends. It's so good.
He bought it for the Switch, came home one day and went, "Hey, do you want to play this?"
I knew it was a
I was
like here's what I knew about the game. Fun, multiplayer dating sim. That's the only thing I knew about the game.
Which is what he told me, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's play. And we had to, like, we couldn't play on the big screen because somebody else was using it, so we were playing off to the side in the living room. And we just kept breaking down laughing and weren't being quiet, and the people who were using the TV got kind of mad at us. But we were like, this is just so funny and good.
There are, in fact, 2 more, and they are bangers, a lot of them. There's Monster Prom, Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp, Monster Prom 3, Monster Road Trip, and this week they announced Monster Prom 4, Monster Con. Just...
Not to mention all the DLC that you can buy with it.
The DLC isn't even actual, like, added content. Everything that's actually gameplay content, they added for free.
Yeah.
Right? It's an indie game. And, like, you could just buy characters, essentially, which are just skins for your character, and sometimes a little bit of extra pictures. So it's really not that much stuff. And I think most of that was done for free on Monster Road Trip. They did not sell DLC on the side. I don't think. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but you won't have time. Because that's going to be the end of today's stream. Hope you folks enjoyed. We are going to be back. I'm going to be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some more Baldur's Gate 3 for the last time this week, and then we're going to be doing that coming next week. W Indie Games, you betcha. It's made by a game development called, game devs from a studio called Beautiful Glitch, which I think absolutely describes the game.
There are some games that I really like that are older games where the companies just no longer exist, and I feel sad about it because they made really good games for the time.
Oh, okay. I guess before signing off, we can have a big conversation later. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me when you think about things like what's going on right now. Like, every big game company is in the middle of, like, making massive, unheard of layoffs. Like, Microsoft just announced 9,500 layoffs this week. Every company's doing that much, and making record profit. EA just did another stupid choice where they were like, hey, how about we, you know what we want to do? We want to start using generative AI more. We want to push to use generative AI after they laid off every single original employee of BioWare, after they laid off thousands of people from their entire companies, after they laid off, like, all the people who have worked on the original, like, Dragon Age, on the original Mass Effect, on the original Knights of the Old Republic. They're all gone from the company.
They making another Mass
They're
Effect?
making another Dragon Age game. Dragon Age Dreadwolf is set to come out this year, with none of the original workers, or developers, or writers on it.
They also announced that they're making Mass Effect 4, and none of the original workers are going to be on it.
There's already a Mass Effect 4.
No, not that one. This one's actually called Mass Effect 4.
I don't think I've seen anything of that. I mean, I don't know how you would.
I've been seeing articles about it.
So yeah, it's pretty awful. It's trash, and that's why indie devs are getting all the W's this generation, I guess. Knowing that EA's using is planning to use generative AI, which we already kind of knew they were doing. No, that's Ubisoft, my bad. Ubisoft's already used some generative AI to replace voice actors.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
Yo, I was on YouTube Shorts the other day, and there's this doctor that I follow, and she came across somebody who was doing an ad for a product that was saying that it was approved for a doctor and using her voice, because there's now an app out there where you can use people's voices, like famous people typically, and she's like, they generated this, and it was not me. They took my image. This is a false account. This is not me. I did not promote this.
No, yeah, I mean, they've been doing that a lot. Like, there's a lot. It used to be just for memes, so, like, you'd have memes like, and we've been warning about this for years, by the way, but, like, people who are in the industry have been saying this is bad because here. So voice actors have been complaining about AI usage for a lot of stuff, because you'll get things like, you'll go online and you'll get, like, compilations or setups of memes of people, like, taking the president's voices, punching them into an AI thing, and then making a video where they're playing Call of Duty together or something, which is funny, but only funny because those people don't make money off of...
Yeah.
Right? I don't think that's why it's funny, but, like, one of the problems is that that's funny, but then you get to the point where they're using Clancy Brown's voice to rap as Mr. Krabs, and suddenly you could have paid Clancy Brown to do that if he'd have wanted to. Yeah. And a lot of other voice actors have been, like, barreled over, and their voices have been used to cover music or songs in an AI thing. People are like, wow, this sounds so good. And the voice actors are like, you are stealing my job by using the only instrument that belongs to me in my workplace, my voice.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm looking for
That's exactly what I was talking about, Numi.
I was looking at ways of making a passive income, and one of the, half of the first page that I get popped up are sites that teach you how to use AI products because people are making a passive income of like $1,000 a day with AI.
Which, that's another problem, is because we can't get enough money from like the actual system the way it works, you have to screw people over.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I despise AI because of things like that. AI could be so good when you're doing things like generating images of anatomy or something in surgeries and stuff, but that's not what we're using it for. We are using AI to replace jobs from people who represent like the soul of our society in art instead. And so like artists are losing jobs, people are using art and stealing art from people and punching it into AI systems. People are using people's voices, covering their voice up and stealing their words to make things look more like legitimate, and the only defense we currently have is you cannot attribute copyright to a robot.
Yep.
And that's it. So if you use AI to create art, you don't have any rights to it. Anybody can use that art for anything. It doesn't all belong to you, which is, you know, I guess you deserve it for like using art that way, stealing people's art, but...
And some sites are trying to find ways around it and give you a copyright to your art.
They can't.
On AI? Yeah, no, they can't. But they're going like, oh, well, these are stock images that we have access to, but they are literally only stock images, and this is the only library you're going to have access to. But then it
is being terribly misused
the
because it's
people
being used to try to
use
profit, as everything else has been using the system.
Yeah, but then the people who use the system, like who use the generator, can create models that steal other people's artwork and use that and then put it on these stock images that they create.
Yeah, but even if you use like a stock image and then you make a different image out of it, that image can't be attributed to you. Because all you've done is read a prompt and stock image and put it into a machine.
Well, and what's worse is like the particular site that I'm thinking of, like they're like, yeah, well, you can copyright it to a point. Like there's only so much that we can do copyright wise. But then at the same time, they're like...
I mean, of course the site's going to say that because the site is going to try and defend its existence. But like the second that you read a law, it literally says if you did not make it yourself. And putting prompts into a search engine is the same as putting prompts into an AI art generator. You do not get to call that yours.
Yeah. But then what they also do is like, they're like, oh, you want to sell it? Then you just have to link your selling link. But then if you want the image yourself, like physically, where it's just yours and yours alone, you now have to click on buy print and go to their site where they sell it to you.
I keep telling you not to use that stuff.
No, I have fun with the pictures. I can't draw for shit. It's not like I'm actually spending
That's the excuse a lot of people using AI to steal art use.
It's not like I'm actually
No, I know. You're not
like
selling it, but that's what a lot of AI artists are saying. AI users, because they're not artists. They're like, well, I can't draw, you're gatekeeping it by talent.
No, I don't say that. I say I'm unable to draw, so this is the way for me to be able to make the images in my head somewhat come out. Because
yeah, well, I've kind of been like, for personal use, it's not that bad. It just really sucks when like you realize that you're stealing art from somebody. Yeah, and with practice you can do anything. I feel a lot of people don't believe in that for themselves, which is it's a separate symptom of our society. The thing is, we're led to believe via the it feels a bit conspiracy theory-ish, but we're led to believe via this rush of our lives that everything we need to do needs to come out for a profit. Even hobbies need to be able to make us money, because if you're not putting every single second of your day into making your life livable financially, then you're wasting that time. So when people try to practice art and they're like, I don't like the way that this is going, or even artists that put out their art on like social media and they're told, or they're not getting the attention that they want, they're being told by their experience that that's a waste of their time. And I've seen someone talk about this online, artists that have gone through this, and the only way that they have gone out of their way, that they've managed to push through and become actual digital artists that can sell money, that can sell their art, their own art for and make a living off of it, is that they erase that thought process. You have to get rid of the idea that everything you do needs to be for profit, because otherwise you will never have a hobby that you can actually enjoy. And it's the same concept that we're told, don't play video game, like don't make your hobby your business, because then you're just kind of tainting that concept with, I need to be productive all the time. When as a society we shouldn't need to feel like we need to produce every second of every day, because that's how we have burnouts, right?
Looking at me on purpose.
I'm gonna step off my soapbox real quick, and since we're getting spicy, I wanna give a shout out to a couple things before we go. First of all, free Palestine, ceasefire now. I feel like I've been quiet on that a little bit recently, and I feel a little ashamed of that because it's all over my thing again. But with the Met Gala, you'll never guess what happened, since we're keeping up to date. Once the Met Gala aired, besides the Let Them Eat Cake scandal that happened, they started bombing Rafah again, so fun stuff, we're getting heavy. So now there's no part in Palestine that is safe, and they're blocking exit routes to Egypt, so even if they did what Israel was telling them, Gazans would not be able to leave Rafah. So if you guys want to help, there's a thing called charity called Operation Olive Branch, which essentially allows you to foster a donation link towards specific families that are trying to get out, get any sorts of resources to help them survive the genocide. It's a genocide. Ban me if you want, TikTok. I don't give a crap at this point, but like, yeah. So that's the thing. I intend on trying to find a way to get that link going, because I looked it up on Twitch. There are a couple of things called Olive Branch. None of them are tied to Israel, and I'm not surprised, because Amazon and Twitch probably have something to do with have some stocks in Israel. I'm not surprised on that end, or stockholders that are Israeli. So that kind of stuff is a little bit iffy, because the United States government currently is severely supporting Israel. They're on the wrong side of history. I'm not afraid to say it. Currently, the government of the United States of America is supporting Israel to the point where they have decided that the main motivator for banning TikTok out of the United States was actually the fact that it was straight up said that TikTok is a information network for people trying to get news on Palestine. So here we are. Now they're banned. Well, they're banned. They have to sell in the next 9 months to an American company. So not only are they balls deep, throat deep in Meta's, but they're also making it so that there's no free information network available to people that want to learn about Palestine in the United States. I think that's really bad. Man, I got mad today because someone was talking about why are you supporting Palestinians? They're homophobic. And I'm like, this better not be an American saying that these people deserve to die because they're homophobic. Because look at your own dang belly button, as we would say in Quebec.
You said you wanted to talk about something else as well.
That was the spoiler. What was the other thing?
I don't know. Yeah, we were talking about burnout, and then you went, I'm gonna shout out to a few things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's it. Operation Olive Branch. Look it up. Donate. I'm gonna try to get a link going. I'm not promising any results on my end. In a long while, I'm unfortunately unable to focus on anything specific these days. As well as, the world's a crap place, and I hate being, like, depressed about it, so.
Yeah, I want to find a good charity for ADHD, anxiety, and depression. And
I don't know if there's a charity for that. I mean, they have treatments, so.
Yeah, but it's always ever evolving.
Yeah, but usually, like, charities are set up towards, like, places that they don't have treatments for. Like, cancer doesn't have a solid 100% success rate treatment.
Well, that's the thing, is that, like, with the depression and the anxiety, everybody has such a different reaction to everything. They're constantly having to make new meds. And constantly having to come up with new treatments. And it is severely underfunded.
Probably because there's things that... I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, Hope you folks have, on that heavy note, a good night. I will be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Baldur's Gate 3, and maybe some more hot takes regarding Palestine. It's not a hot take, it's just the United States suck regarding this particular issue. So, I don't know, I say that, I don't know if Canada is any better. The only thing I know that Canada did is block funds going towards weapons towards Israel. So, is that a good thing? I don't know. Ironically, I'm a little more keyed into American politics than Canadian politics these days.
I think they're doing that, and if I recall correctly, both Ukraine and
oh, it was All Eyes on Rafah. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
okay.
All Eyes on Rafah.
I believe for both Ukraine and not like generally the people, they're trying to send supplies.
Ukraine, Rafah, Congo, Sudan.
I think it's only specific places for the Palestinians.
Anyway, love you folks. Hope you have a better day than some people in the world are having. And I hate laughing about it. I'm not laughing about it. I'm laughing because that's how I cope with Angie.
Same.
Peace out.